Is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with the Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a national expert in IRS tax resolutions. I've worked almost about 10,000 cases. And what I like to do is kind of open the curtain so you can see inside the IRS and kind of do things yourself. You have to fire a professional. You can go ahead and do that. Today I want to talk to you about IRS bank levies and how to get them released. As an agent, I actually signed so many bank release levies, I changed my signature. When I was at IRS, there wasn't a computer generation at that time doing that, and between liens and wage garnishments and bank levies, may have signed my signature, I don't know, 50, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 times. I just sign with an S now because I've done so many. You have to do this. By the way, the government warns you to do it or you lose your job. IRS sends out a series of 5 letters, a CP 2000, 501, 503, 504, 1058. And if you don't respond to all those, boom, IRS sends a bank levy out. Where do they get the information from? From the bank. IRS report, the bank or third-party providers provide information that's required that they have about you. So your bank has gone ahead and given certain information about you. They know where your wages are, they know where your mortgage is, they know where all this stuff is. You can get the information online. If you go to irs.gov and ask for your wage and account history transcripts, they will give you all the information they have on your portal right there. So what happens if you get a bank levy? Well, there's really good news about IRS bank levies, and most people do not tell you this because they don't know enough about this. A bank levy simply means the day that levy received the bank, that day only, those funds are frozen. Once again, that day only. Technically, you can use the account the next day, use your complete transaction. It's just that day when the bank receives the money, it's frozen. The account is still good except for that frozen money. IRS gives you a 21-day period of time to call IRS and get your levy released. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. What you should do, if it's a big amount, you have to hire someone like myself, whoever the hell you want to use, but if you want to do this yourself, you've got to be prepared to call IRS with a current financial statement. If the case is at the service center, you're going to call ACS and use a form 433F. If it's a local office, you're going to need to contact the revenue officer who sent it. Look on the bottom, see who sent it. They're going to want a form 433A. If I'm going fast, you can stop, back me up, and you can find out what the information is I just said. So anyway, at the end of the day, IRS is going to make their decision on this financial statement. IRS is going to want you to document it with either bank statements and a copy of your expenses, a copy of your assets. Just have it all filled out and have it documented. If the case is at the service center, you're going to call the 1-800 number on the letter and you're going to tell them, hey, I need to get my levy released immediately. My your friends are frozen. Your funds are frozen, and how do I get that released? IRS will ask you. They don't know you have the 433F. They're going to ask you questions on the 433F, but you're already going to have the F. So all you're going to do is give them the answers on the F. When they have that information, they're going to close your case off of the IRS enforcement computer. How are they going to do that? They're going to do that by putting you into a currently non-collectible or hardship, or they'll ask for a payment agreement. If you're not sure how the IRS works their collection cases, you need to hire a professional. One thing that you need to know is on that form, IRS allows you to live on X amount of dollars in expenses in the area that you're in. It's called the IRS National Standards. There's national standards for food and clothing, and housing and utilities, for car payments. If you're over those national standards, let's say you're spending $6,000 a month, IRS only allows you $4,000. you're going to have a $2,000 payment to IRS. So before you call them, you better understand what you're getting into when you call that 1-800 number. IRS, when you call them and get that case off the portal, they'll release that levy within 24 to 48 hours. Don't wait around. As soon as you get that levy notice, remember, your bank's holding that money for 21 days. On the 22nd day, the bank releases that money to IRS. If it's a big case, call us. If it's a small case, just do it yourself. If you find my information helpful, you want me to talk about other subjects, I need you to like, to subscribe. Please feel free to comment. I'll have interaction on you the days that I have time, and there's a little bell there on that YouTube. Hit the bell. If I have more videos coming out you want to hear, you're welcome. I do need to hear from you, because I do need to know the subjects. Okay, thank you for listening.